Oh hey, welcome to day one. Today we started a new project. As you can see here, this is thin strip red oak. These boards are only about 1.25 inches wide, and we are going to sand, stain, and refinish these hardwood floors. So here you see me starting off with the big machine and my 40 grit paper. The paper I'm using on this pass is made by Norton. It is their black paper. So I'm cleaning off the old finish, the old scratches. You can see areas where it's discolored, worn through. Here's a good example in this room. You can see where an office chair maybe once was. You can see dirt in the finish, that sort of thing. We are sanding it all out of there and sanding it clean. Later in this video, you're going to see some examples of some stains. I put some stain samples down. The customer has already selected what they're going to have it stained, but I'd love to hear from you. You can cast your vote what color you would stain it if it was your floors, or maybe you'd like to stick natural. A lot of people like the natural nowadays too. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments and what your choice would be. Like I said, that's at the very end of this video. Continuing to sand. This is the upstairs only of the house. So this is 4 bedrooms, and we're doing like a landing foyer type area. So more of me cleaning off. I pretty much was running the big machine all day today, and Xavier was chasing me around the house with the edger. So there'll be some clips of him here in just a few seconds doing the edges. A lot of people will ask, they see these clips and they wonder, how do we get up to the edges? So you'll see that here in just a second as well. Like I said, again, this is going over the whole thing with 40, and Xavier is doing the same thing with the edger. He's got 40 grit edger discs on the Clark Super 7 edger, and he's going around all the edges of the floor. I'm not super worried about sanding with the grain of the wood here. Mostly we're just getting this old finish off the floor. We want to get it cleaned up as much as possible, and then we'll clean up all those sanding lines with the fine grit paper, which we'll be doing tomorrow. You'll notice here also we did not pull the baseboards or the shoe molding. It's always an option, but this one it's always customer's choice as well. This one, they are going to be just touching up the paint. So they asked if we would just go up to it, and they're going to come back afterwards and touch up the paint. We're going to tape everything off anyways. I'd like to keep it as clean as possible, but they're going to go ahead and keep those on and then just paint them. So that's the plan. Here you see both of us. I'm sanding in the one room. Xavier's sanding all the edges. So we were able to get the floor completely rough sanded today, as well as you'll see in a second, I was able to go over the first pass of everything. Oh, I guess I didn't put that clip actually. I was able to go over everything with the fine paper too. So here you see me starting to put some stain samples down. I'll give you a better view of it here in a few seconds, but I wanted to show me actually applying them. 4 options. The customer was looking for kind of a medium brown stain, and they would like some reddish tones to come through. So I'm not going to tell you what they chose, but maybe you can tell me what you would choose, and we will reveal it tomorrow. So here are the 4 options: special walnut, English chestnut, early American, and red oak. So put in the comments your favorite, and I will plan to see you tomorrow.